Hey, it's Matt McWilliams here, and today we're going to talk about whether or not affiliate saturation is something that you need to be worried about as an affiliate, or quite frankly, as a merchant, even. Now, first of all, a definition of affiliate saturation. Now, this is my definition. I don't, other people use different terms. I know Jim Woods recently left a comment on my blog and he referred to it as affiliate overlap. And I asked him, what do you mean by affiliate overlap? This is where this episode came from. And he basically said, I'm on several lists that will be promoting Tribe Riders at the same time. That's Jeff Goins' course. So I'll get a ton of emails about that. This leads to fatigue and unsubscribing or ignoring emails, even after the affiliate campaign. I'm sure many others are in the same place. Maybe not the majority, but I've heard others talk about this as well. And I want to address Jim's comment. Now, Jim is a friend of mine. Jim's a really good friend of mine, so I'm not picking on him. Like, I get where he's coming from. This is a very common, I don't want to say problem. It's a very common question that I get. Like, well, everybody's promoting this. Should I be? Okay, first of all, not everybody's promoting it. It may feel that way. I know it can feel that way. Like, well, everybody promotes PLF. No, not really. It's just not true. Now, I've studied the numbers. I went and looked at the numbers, and here are the actual numbers. First of all, something to know, less than 6% of affiliate sales touch more than one affiliate at any point in the process. Now, that might mean they click on your link today, and a year and a half from now, click on another affiliate link. Like, at any point, less than 6% touch another affiliate. So this whole thing is like, we're talking about 6%. Like, is that really something to worry about? Now, this also ties into the whole, well, who gets the, first click or last click? Well, we're talking about 6% of transactions that this even impacts. Who cares? It's such an infinitesimal amount, really, when you think about it. So that's just something to keep in mind, that less than 6% of people actually, of transactions actually have more than one affiliate that touches them. The second thing to keep in mind is that people like me, people like you, we're hypersensitive to this kind of thing. Most people who are not on multiple email lists, or more than 2 or 3, that are promoting the same thing. We're hypersensitive because we're in the internet marketing industry. We're in our niche, and we're on everybody's list. It's the same thing I hear all the time. Like, well, virtual summits are dead. Everybody's doing virtual summits. Well, first of all, not everybody's doing virtual summits. That's just not a truthful statement. I think anytime you make absolute statements like that, it's problematic. I heard that from a marriage counselor once. He was like, well, just promise me this. You're never going to say always. Like, you always do this. You never, always and never are absolutes. You never do the dishes. Well, that's actually probably not a true statement. I might only do the dishes 30% of the time, but that's not never, So we don't want to speak in absolutes, and we want to realize that, like, we're hypersensitive to this stuff. And, they say, going back to the virtual summit thing, like, well, virtual summits are dead because everybody's doing one. I'm like, go to the local wherever. Just go find 100 business owners. How many of them have attended a virtual summit? 5? Well, that's 95 that haven't. How many of them have heard of a virtual summit? 15? That's 85 that haven't. Most things are not as pervasive as you think they are, because you're hypersensitive to these things. And then third, this affiliate saturation, I believe it actually helps to serve affiliates because it shows popularity and legitimacy. It reminds me of, 10 years ago. Everybody was saying, email is dead. 5 years ago, email is dead. Social media is the new email. It's not true. Neither is true. Google the phrase email is dead. Put it in quotation marks. Email is dead. It's hilarious. You'll find every year they're raising these alarm bells. It's like the Fox News or MSNBC or CNN version of internet marketing, where it's like, the stock market's going to crash. Well, yeah, duh, because it happens like every 5 to 20 years. Eventually you're going to be right. Wow, he successfully predicted the stock market crash of 2008. Well, he also said it was going to crash in 2007, 2006, 2005, 2004, 2000, and he was wrong. He's right like 10% of the time, and he's freaking Nostradamus, right? So just look that up. Everybody says, well, PLF launches are dead. They're outdated. Everyone's doing them. Everyone knows them. No, most people have never seen the 3-video series done. We're just hypersensitive to these things. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Like, most people have never seen this done, and most people aren't going to see more than what you're offering. Again, the stats backed it up. 6% of transactions have more than one affiliate tied to them. So don't worry about saturation. I mentioned Jeff Goins' launch, and Jim, like, everybody's going to be promoting it. It's not true. So if you're interested in promoting it, go to mattmcwilliams.com/Goins launch. Don't worry. There's only a 6% chance there's going to be more than one affiliate touching it. And that's probably not even that high with Jeff's. So go to mattmcwilliams.com/Goins launch for more information on Tribe Riders. And there you have it. Don't worry about affiliate saturation. I'll see you in the next episode.